Everyone, Artisan here and welcome for a new video. So we are still on the break. It's Monday, we still have a day and 5 hours before the next match. Fun facts, on Wednesday we are going to match a team that we never matched before. Their name is Bollywood Airlines, so I think that will be a fun match. We'll see how it goes. But that's not the purpose of this video today. Today we are going to talk about improving and gearing your champions the right way to get your top 5 BP to be able to optimize your attack when you are attacking in Guild Wars. So first, before we go to the champions and I show you how to equip and gear your champions, I'm going to show you why it's important and the differentiations between the Lord and the non-Lord. So let's go to the sandbox. Let's take whatever team. The most important part there is the champions, the demons, sorry. So as you can see, when you are doing an attack, you are going to select 5 demons. So it's why you need 5 top BP champions. Every demons need to have an affiliation. So when you do quick affiliate, it's going to take the highest BP, put it on the first one, the second highest BP on the second one, etc, etc. So as you can see here, my Necro is taking my Yovar, that is my highest BP. My healer is taking Uredin, that's my second biggest. The tank is taking Pretius, etc, etc. What I want to show you is the differentiations between a Lord and a non-Lord. So let's start first with Uredin. So as you can see, Uredin is not a Lord, so you don't see any multiplier that's going to increase the BP of these champions. So the BP that this demon is going to get, it's the BP of Uredin, not more, not less. Now, if you are selecting a Lord, so we'll take Yovar, that's a Lord, and he's Awakening 5. You will see that you get a Lord bonus. You see something just appeared on top of that. And now we are going a 1.15% hero affiliations bonus. It does mean that you take the BP of your Yovar, you apply 15% on it, and you will get the total BP of your Yovar as Awakening 5. If you are taking a Lord that is not as Awakening, so we take, for example, Rigar, you will see that now I have a 1.1%. So instead of the 15% increase, you get a 10% increase. So that's the main differentiation between a Lord and a non-Lord. So having a really high Awakening Lord, and I will show you which one are performing the best, will give you more BP and then getting your demons even more powerful. So that's the point that I wanted to make with that part. So now let's go to the champions to see how to gear them. So I'm going to heroes, and I think this part of the video, every mad Immortal Elite players are going to be super happy because they are going to see my top BP, and to be honest, I don't really care. That's a giveaway, I will say. But the thing is that you will see that my 5 top BP are Uredin, Yovar, Pop, Ingrid, and Valderian. I did make an Excel that I will show on the screen right now. That I will also put the link on the descriptions below. And please comment if you have anything or any feedback. I know that on the previous video on how to set up your GVG and how to copy the attacks and stuff like that, I got a bunch of feedback, and it's on this tab, the gear set as well, with like how to gear your champions, etc. for your defense. I got a bunch of feedback, so if you have feedback on this Excel sheet, please send it in the comments and I will make sure that I'm updating it in real time. Sorry. So one thing that I was kind of curious to share to the community, something that I was not really good at and I'm still not the best at. I did learn a lot, but I'm still learning because we always learn. But I tried to put a list of what are the best top BP champions that you can get on the game to kind of help you navigate a little bit how to choose first the top 5 BP of your champions and then how to gear them properly so you can optimize them. So this Excel is decomposed in 2-3 parts, I will say. The first one is the different champions that I think are the best, the top BP in the game. Of course, higher awakening, better it is, because if it's a Lord and it's a high awakening, the Lord bonus is higher. Plus, some of the Lords are also really high BP when you are getting high awakening. Like Yovar, for example. Yovar will be your top BP. But you have some non-Lords also on the list, like Beelzebub, Iredin, Setram, Jira, Mo, Valkyra, and X. So I try to lay that out, and the different gear that you should focus on. By default, if you don't have exclusive gear, so you can see a lot of Wicked Vengeance. Exclusive meaning that some of the Wicked Vengeance weapon are exclusive to Yovar. I'm going to show you one just after, but these pieces are going to give extra BP to your champion, of course, if the stats are good, but I'm going to show you that as well. But they are going to give you a better BP to your heroes, because that's what you are trying to look for. Yovar also have another one that is on the Cataclysm with the Star Piercers. So the Star Piercers have exclusive Cataclysm ring. If you get that, you are going to get extra bonus as well, of course, if the substats are good. And the artifact, the exclusive, if it's max as well, it's going to be the best one. So I try to kind of like put the pattern of what you should aim for. If you don't have Cataclysm yet, if you don't have Wicked Vengeance yet, you can still use on the left side Warlord. That is a common set that you can get a lot, I would say, and you can get a lot of really good pieces. And on the right side, you can farm Gear Raid 2 to go with the Ageless Wrath. That's the set that is getting into Gear Raid 2, and it's going to give you a lot of BP. It's not going to be optimized, but when you start like early start or end or mid game, you should be able to get these two sets really easily and get your champions to the BP that you need to be able to optimize your attack. If you are endgame, you are going to try to look at that. And personally, my account is crazy, but I'm still not exactly there. Like, I'm still missing a few pieces. My Ingrid, for example, don't have a Cataclysm Watchguard. I don't have the Kata Curse Cult on Beelzebub either. I don't have the Kata Star Piercer on Yovar. So you see, I have a few pieces that I'm still looking for, but that's kind of my goal. That's my North Star, what I'm seeing on the Excel here. So what you are going to try to get is always on the right side, except a few exceptions like Valderon, and I did put some like additional tips and exceptions on this part of the slide. I will try to like resize it so you can see it as well. Here we go. I have some few other tips, but most of the time, the bangle, the amulet, and the ring, the main stat should be attack bonus. And then what I call the quad, I did put the definition there. It's attack percentage as a main stat, and after you have crit rate, crit damage, speed, and attack, flat attack. So that will be your quad pieces that you are trying to get and put on every champions to be able to maximize your BP. Of course, you have some exceptions, and I will show you some just after. You have some pieces that are not quad. For example, maybe you are missing the attack flat on your substat, but you have like a piece with like a crazy amount of HP or defense. It's going to perform better than a flat attack that's going to be super low on another pieces. So you need to like check every pieces to be able to optimize that, but I'm going to show you that as well. So as you can see here, you have some that don't have any exclusive, for example, Praetus. So Praetus will be usually the best in Wicked Vengeance with Ageless Wrath on the right side and Tear of Twilight on the artifact. But you have some, for example, Yovar, you will want to get his exclusive on the Wicked Vengeance set. You will also want to get the Kata Star Piercers. And after that, you will see that Cataclysm is not the set that's going to give you the most BP. So what you are looking for, it's any quad piece, meaning SBA, Infernal Roar, or Soulbound Arcana, or even Cataclysm, or even Ageless Wrath. that have attack bonus as the first stat, and then a quad piece, meaning crit rate, crit damage, speed, and attack flat. For the 2 other pieces, you don't really need to have the full set the same, because just by doing the star piecer is going to give you a huge increase of BP that you would get. So that's kind of like the process. So you can see the list: Yovar, Belzebuth, Iredin, Praetus, Ingrid, Nastia, Valderon, Araka, Twin Feed, Setram, Jira, Mo, Valkyria, and X. X, you need the bond as well with Twilio. That's better. But yeah, so you have that. You have the link on the description below. You know how it is. You can check also the tips that I put there. I'm going to continue to add to the list based on your comments. But yeah, I hope that does help. Now let's get to the game. So into the game, you will see my Yovar. So my Yovar is currently at 138,899. And I will show you the gear. So what I was saying is that Uredin have a weapon. So you see Uredin exclusive on the top. And by having the exclusive, you are going to get an exclusive bonus there. That's going to increase the BP. Plus, my piece is crazy. As you can see, I have yellow attack bonus, almost yellow attack speed, yellow crit damage. I don't have crit rate, I have HP instead. But as you can see, I'm still really high in crit rate. If you get to 90-95% is enough to not lose too much BP. So even if you don't have 100%, that's still fine. So you see, I have an exclusive there. I don't have an exclusive there. I have crit rate, crit damage, crit attack speed, attack bonus. So that's what we called a quad piece. Then on the right side, I get an infernal row attack bonus with crit rate, crit damage, attack speed, and here is the exceptions. The best would have been attack flat, but I have attack flat, but with these stats, with this huge amount of defense, with the yellow everywhere, this piece was outperforming a lot of my quad other pieces, so I decided to go with that. Soulbound Arcana with attack bonus, crit rate, crit damage, attack speed, attack, so that's a quad piece, as I mentioned. And then you have an exclusive, so that's not a Uredin exclusive, that's a factions exclusive, that is the Curse Cult. That also gives a bonus for the Curse Cult. Uredin is part of the Curse Cult, so you get a bonus. And as you can see here, it's a really top piece, and I did roll almost the perfect stat on Malrik that I'm going to cover just after. But you have attack bonus, crit rate, crit damage, attack speed, and attack, so that's really good. I would love to have a bit more of crit damage or a little bit more of attack, but I can't complain, this piece is beautiful, and it does help me to get my Uredin at that stage. Artifact wise, you will see I'm getting Wedding Skull, you have HP, attack. Usually it's between attack speed and attack bonus. That's what you are trying to look for in Malrik enhancement. Here I have a 27, it's between 10 to 50, so it's pretty good stat. I didn't try to get to try again. I'm trying to focus on my Lord first, but I will cover the Malrik just after. So as you can see here, this set is not a full entire set. It's a mix of Infernal Roar, Soulbound Arcana, and Cataclysm, but I'm still almost getting to 140k on a reading. That is pretty high for a reading. Now if I'm going to Yovar, so as you can see Yovar, I don't have easy exclusive, so I have one, I'm going to show you. I have one Cataclysm, the Star Piercer, but as you can see the bonus is not that great. I have attack bonus, that's fine, crit rate, attack speed, crit damage, and HP bonus. I would have preferred to get attack flat instead of HP the bonus, because even if I do a Malrik and I get a plus, and this piece is plus 4.5, even if I get a plus 4.5 there, I will probably not be able to catch up with the piece that I have on the right side, because it's a really high roll in crit damage, attack speed, and attack, and Yovar love attack speed, so as you can see, getting a piece like that does help a lot. So if I do get a Malrik change stat, or I get a better Star Piercer piece, I might try to optimize that and go against this one to increase my BP even more. So as you can see here is more like the normal combinations. You get Ageless Wrath on everything, every pieces, attack bonus as the main stats, but Yovar do have an exclusive piece, so you see an exclusive piece, and it's not the best one either. I don't think I have a better one. Let's see. So what I usually do is that if the champions have an exclusive, I will try to get there, and I will do one by one. So you see here the differentiations. You equip one, and you will see the differentiation on the right side. Minus 3,000 almost. So you get one by one, minus 3600, minus 800, minus 2300, minus 1800, minus 4500, minus 4000, minus 4500, minus 313, so that's not that bad, and minus 2800. So as you can see, I don't have another piece that's better than this one, so I will be fine with that. So as you can see, you can like optimize your Yovar to get that, and I have his exclusive with the piece. So what you do is you do that for every champion. So I'm not going to go through all the champions. I think you get the concept. Check the Excel that I put together right there. Check which piece you need to target for which champions. Select the champion that you prefer. To be honest, on my account, I will love to get the ring for Belzebuth, because Belzebuth will be higher BP than other champion that I currently have. And my next improvement that I want to try to get is my Nastia. So my Nastia right now is A4. My Nastia is currently A4, but she gets more BP as A4 than my Valderon. So as soon as she's getting A5, she's going to replace Valderon, and she's going to give me an extra 2,000 to 3,000 BP to my team. That would be a huge boost for my account. So that's more to come, but yeah, my Nastia will be a little bit higher. So champions wise, if we get back to the Excel, you have Yovar. If you have Yovar, you need to have him on the top 5. Uridine is a really good choice. Belze is at the same level, I would say. Pretius is great. Ingrid as well. That's going to give you like a lot of BPM because they are both lowered. Nastia and Valderon are top picks as well. So that's kind of like what I will focus my energy if you have all of them or some of them. Then you have other alternative. Arakat, Winfit, Setram, Jira, Mo, Valkyrie, and X are also pretty good. You can get pretty high with them. Not as high as the other one, but you can get pretty high if you don't have the other ones. So that's this part. So now you are set. You have your top 5 BP. So you get like, you select the one that's going to be the most BP. You gear this one. You take the second champion that will be the most BP. You gear this one, etc., etc. And then you go to the quick change, plan, and you save the gear. So as you can see here, I have my BP GVG, because every time you do an attack, you need to re-gear your champions, your top 5 champions, to be able to affiliate them to your demons, so you never lose like BP when you are attacking. So the easiest way to do that is to create this saved gear to do a quick change, and you have one for Uridine. As you can see, I'm currently equipped. You have one for Yovar, you have one for Pretius, you have one for Ingrid, you have one for Malderon. So that's my top 5. I have one ready for Nastia as well when she's getting Awakening 5. But as you can see, I have already that. So when I'm ready to do my attack, I go to my 5 top champions. I gear them with the saved gear, really easy. So I could say, okay, I will click that, I confirm, and it's already set. And after I go to my attack. So that's the concept there. Now the last missing pieces, and I'm trying to go really fast because we're already at 90 minutes on the video and I don't like to make too long videos. We are going to target the Malrik. So Malrik is this little guy there. And you can see, and I'm going to be trolled by my guildmates. I'm still at 153 by 200. I got too aggressive, I would say, on my cleanup. I was cleaning every green level 2, like green, blue, purple level 2 and 1, because I thought I was going to get a lot more. I didn't get a lot of drops and I farmed non-stop. But yeah, I still have a few, like, so I have 7, so it's going to get me to 160. So I still have to farm more until the end of the month, that is in 2 days, in 1 day, to be able to map, to max my thing there. But that's not the point there. The point is you are going to have to farm Malrik to get the enhancement. So if you click there, not here, if you click there, you can get some bonus. Let me check, where are they? Okay. I probably took a level 1, yeah, insert. Okay, so you can see on Malrik you have a lot of different enhancements. You have this one that's going to help you increase your artifact. You have the chameleon that's going to change a second attribute. So this one I never got one. I would love to have one, but that's really good. You have this one that's going to add a variant attribute like the exclusive, so it will be a variant on your gear, on your things. This one is to evolve T1 gear into T2 or T3, and this one is to enhance the primary stat of your attributes from your gear. So to have like this like attack bonus +1, +2, +3, +5. That's this thing. So what you need to do. And this one is also for the artifact, it's to get the enhancement. So I'm going to show you there. What you have, it's you need to farm Malrik is really important because it's the way of optimizing all your gear. So if I go back to my Iridian, you will see that I have a bonus there. So if I do gem enhancements, you will see that using the Darkfall gem enhancement, the spider is going to help you increase. So it's totally random. You are going to see stats there. But it's going to help you. You see that the variant is going to add a variant stat right there, and the transmutations will help me to change one of the stats into another one. So that's the enhancement that you need to look for. And on the artifact side, you have the same thing. You can augment them, and you have 3 types of things. You have this small one that's going to enhance, it's maxed out air, but it's like, I don't know, 2000 HP until like 600 attack or whatever. Advanced augmentation, so that's the second one. It's a bit rarer. It's between 200 to 4000 and attack between 40 to 1200. And the runic augmentation, that's the red one, that's going to give you random stat, as you can see here. It's going to give you a random stat within this 8 with a different range to be able to enhance the main stat of your artifact. And what you are looking for usually, it's attack bonus or the attack speed. They are mostly the 2 things that you are looking for to increase your BP. So yeah, I think that's it. Like we I think covered a lot in 22 minutes. I hope it was useful. Please put comment on the video if you have any comments, or if I did said something that was wrong. I'm still learning, to be honest. It's something that's not super easy to get when you start. So yeah, if you have any feedback, please feel free to share. I hope you learned something, and I hope I did help you a little bit. If you like the channel, feel free to subscribe. We are getting to 3,000 subscribers, so I will love your support, and talk to you in the next video. Bye bye.